Hello everyone, it's me Tiffany. Welcome back to my channel where I share all things pregnancy, postpartum, and motherhood related. I am a certified birth and postpartum doula, so that means I support women and their families on their journey from conception to postpartum. If you have not had a chance yet, please check out my website at www.nurturebytiff.com. You can check out my doula services, you can check out my childbirth education courses, you can also check out my blogs. So I have seen several I'm not going to say several, probably like 3, but I'm sure there's so many more cases that we have not heard about as of yet. But I've seen a few videos where women have, 3 women in particular, I think 2 were in Texas, 1 was in Georgia, where women have gone to the emergency room to seek care because they were either in the midst of a miscarriage, had gone through a miscarriage, or they were experiencing, or in the process of experience like stillbirth and things like that, and they were denied care, and as a result they died. Now I'm not heavy into politics, okay? That's just something I just don't. I know enough, but I'm not heavy into it. I'm not one of these people who, or I haven't been one of these people who are out here like, marching and, doing different things like that and protesting and things of that nature. Like, I don't get heavy into it. I educate myself enough on things that I do need to know and understand. So I do understand that with the overturning of Roe v. Wade, that some things did change in regards to, abortion care and the rights that women have. And I understand that it's a state by state, determination of what they're going to do, what they feel like they, what doctors feel like they can and can't do, or, by law. And I'm just at a loss. It is very scary to me to know that I, or a client of mine, or someone that I know, through no fault of their own, could be experiencing a loss, a pregnancy loss, or they could be in dire need of emergency care. And because of the laws and the ways that things are set up, providers and people don't want to touch them. These women, from my understanding, had to sit in these hospitals for hours. This one woman in particular, the young woman, the 18-year-old in Texas, she had gone, I think, to 3 different hospitals, and they refused to do anything to help her. I'm just not understanding. I'm not understanding how we got to a place where I feel like it is a woman's right to choose as far as abortion care goes. But what I don't feel like should be even in question, or a second thought should be given, if a woman is coming in, to seek care, you're going to turn her away, or you're not going to do anything, or you're going to wait umpteen hours to help her. And she ends up losing her life because you feel like maybe she came in because she did something to the baby, or me, helping her is helping her to have an abortion. I honestly do not feel like that is the case. This one woman was 6 months pregnant. Like, what could she have done to harm her baby? What could she have done that was so bad that she could be denied care? That's my question. Like, I'm not understanding. And I get that the providers are in a tough spot. They could be charged with, legal fees. They could lose their license. It's just so many things that go into it. So then it becomes a thing of what's morally right. What do you believe in? What do you do in these cases? There was another instance where a lady lost her baby and she faced jail time. Like, I think she's facing like 15 years in prison because she had a miscarriage. That freaks me out because I've had a miscarriage. You know what I'm saying? Miscarriages happen through no fault of the woman. Miscarriages happen, I think, in like 10 to 20% of pregnancies, right? Sometimes it's chromosomal issues. Sometimes it's because of the health of the placenta. There's so many things that go into, miscarriages or stillbirths and why they happen. But to punish the woman because you feel like she did or did not do something to prevent or cause this to happen is absurd to me. Like, where are women's rights? Where's our safety? I'm not understanding where, this world is going. What are we doing with this? It's very scary, very, very scary to think that you could be in a situation where your life is in danger, and because they do, an ultrasound and there are still heart tones, and yet you're bleeding profusely, or you're having a lot of abdominal pain, and they don't treat you, they don't help you. And in a lot of these cases, it's later found out, oh, well, the mother became septic, and if she would have received treatment sooner, her life could have been spared. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just wish we were all in a space where people could be treated and seen the way that they need to be treated and seen. It's just, I'm scared for us women, you know what I'm saying, and where things are going as far as us being able to really be seen and be heard when we need help. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Trip me out. And it seems like it's continuing to happen. Like I said, I've read about these 3 cases in particular where this has happened, and it's crazy. And I know there are more cases. Either they did not receive care and they either passed away, or they ended up with some type of like health issue, or they're facing prison time. Crazy. As I tell my clients, once we meet, they're already pregnant. I try to educate them on as much as I possibly can about the things that, will happen, could happen, what to do whenever you do need help, things like that. And so far, so good. I live here in Tennessee. Rules and laws and things are, a little different. But and I've heard that too, like they're sending people to other states. You know what I'm saying? By the time you get to another state, it could be too late. So not only are they saying, I can't touch you if you come in here to this hospital because of this law, but you can go across state lines and maybe that hospital will be able to see you. Time is of the essence in a lot of these cases. And it's just like, I can't even get the care that I need. It's sad. But I just wanted to kind of get on here and talk about that and bring some awareness. Before you get pregnant, and it shouldn't even have to be like this, but before you even, think about getting pregnant, if you can, know the rules, the laws, and everything, in your state, which is crazy to me that you should even have to do that. It shouldn't even be a thing of, if you get pregnant, you get pregnant. And if something was to happen, God forbid, but if something does happen, you should be able to go to your emergency room and get the care that you need. But unfortunately, in a lot of places, that's not the case. So just make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into, what your state allows, what's not allowed, just so you can, get a proper understanding. Because it really does seem like it's life or death. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just want to get on here and talk about that really quickly. I thank you all so much for watching. As always, comment, like, subscribe, share. I'll catch you on the next one.